Welcome to my YouTube channel, Rick Surowicz Watercolor.
Hi, this is Rick Surowicz. I'm live in my studio, and I just finished painting a new painting for a YouTube video. It's called Country Road. It's just a small painting, 8x10 painting. And one of the things I did in this is I painted these trees, but there's a tendency for people when they paint trees to paint the trunk and then hang foliage and branches on it. And sometimes it doesn't look natural. And there are times when it looks like it's kind of a stick with foliage hanging off of it. So it's just something you might want to try is instead of putting in your trunk, take a dark value mixture here and paint a tree trunk. This is just very quick. And we put branches on it. And then I'm going to dry this real quick. So it's mostly dry. And then we come back afterwards and stick this foliage on, and not always, but sometimes what happens is it looks kind of stuck on, and sometimes we come back over it and paint a little bit more. But the thing we forget about is that the leaves and the foliage, they wrap around the tree. So this foliage is going to come over top of this trunk. And sometimes when the trunk is painted first, it looks like this trunk is just kind of stuck on and there's no leaves on this side of the tree. So this is a little bit of a simplification. So another way to approach it is to take, and I have a little sketch here so I know where the tree is going to be, but to start with the foliage, here I'm just giving a suggestion of the foliage on this tree, but I have less of a tendency to just paint around the trunk. A little more paint in here. So this is just obviously a quick little study. A little darker mixture in there. So now, if that were my tree trunk, and I'm going to come back into that, and I'm going to paint that, or this is my tree, and I'm going to come back in, I'm going to paint this trunk. So I'm going to break it up a little. There's some branches here. I could have dried this, I wouldn't be getting the soft edge of this trunk right now, but if I were to bring it down, so the pieces tend to fit together a little better because now I have they make more sense because the foliage is coming over top of the tree, and I'm less likely to do what I did here, which is kind of, I'm trying to exaggerate that, but I have this tree trunk with basically no foliage around here. But if you paint it this way, and you can come back in, and you can add little branches and look for breaks in the leaves and everything. but the pieces seem to fit together a little better and they look more natural than if you just paint what looks like a stick sometimes with kind of foliage on the back side of it or sides. So that's just a quick tip, something that you might want to try next time you're painting some trees in your paint.